I'm the Prince Anime. I'm the Prince Anime. Hey guys, my name is Malik. I'm here today with my friend Belle. What do you do?
I am a music student. I play piano and I play violin.
She's very talented, so follow her, guys. I'm gonna put her Instagram at the end of the video. Okay, so we're doing a Full Metal Alchemist review. We're gonna give different subject matters, different themes, different moments that made us upset and made us happy. So I'm gonna give you my three favorite characters starting off. My favorites is Ed, Roy, and I think the teacher because I really like those characters. Tell me your favorites and then we discuss why.
My favorite is Roy,
Yes.
Winry,
Yes. Okay.
and the little kid that uses I forgot her alchemy thing, but it's like the little kid.
Oh, I think Lynn maybe not Lynn.
Yeah, I think Lynn. I don't
I
remember
forgot.
her name, but I like her.
Yeah, she did the magic
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
with the panda bear. When she put the knives in the ground.
Mhm.
Reason why I like Ed because he's just the ambition of the story, and I gotta give a shameless plug. I have a Full Metal Alchemist tattoo. Y'all guys can see it. So I'm a big fan. And his ambition just pushed me to follow my dreams, and also Ed is just he has so many compelling moments. One of my favorite moments of Ed is when he told the girl who believed in God. He told her basically, "You have two strong legs. Get up and use them." But she was using her fate as an excuse. Nothing wrong with being religious, but using her fate as an excuse not to live her life. And the show goes into like religion versus science, and they give a lot of good examples of that. So in the end, bringing his brother back to life, which I get his brother body back, which is inspiring. So Ed just ambition to make sacrifices to achieve rewards is why he's one of my favorites. I'm gonna get it. Roy, I like Roy because he's the flame alchemist, and then
Mhm.
also
It's really cool.
and then he's very smart too. And I'm glad that I wish that he would have became the Fear because I feel like he had the capabilities and
Mhm.
intelligence. And let me see. Then I'm gonna give y'all my favorite moment later. My third character is Teacher because she's like their subjugate, surrogate mother
Mhm.
to Ed and Al, and she really cares for him because they brought their mother back, which I get into, but she really she went to care for him, and then she fought greed for them, which was awesome because like even though she's missing like I think her internal organs, she's still able to fight better than Ed and also fight better than most of the characters in the show. I think she's stronger than what's the General Armstrong.
Oh, really?
I think she's at the same level as his sister. I forget
Dang.
his sister Armstrong, but she's stronger than the guy
Mm.
because they were fighting homunculus, the big sloth one.
Oh
Her
yeah, I remember.
General Armstrong with the woman, his sister with the sword. So I like her power level, and then I like her philosophy on life. Like you can't play God. Like you and her and Roy does a great parallels in not playing God because they realize that you can be strong in this world, but you can't bring people back to life. Okay, why do you like your characters?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched the episode, so I'll try my best to remember.
That's cool.
Okay, first time I like Roy because he's like my first. Um, he has this charisma that I'm
Oh yeah.
attracted to.
Okay.
Like the first time I saw him in the episode, I was like, "Ooh, I like this guy," and I think he's a pretty good leader too.
Yes,
And he's like a role model for Ed.
I
And
agree.
yeah, I really like him. And then I like Winry because she's very caring and
Mm-hmm.
she's very supportive for Ed and for her friends, I think. And I think she has a good character development.
And she's been through a lot too.
Yeah, she's been through a lot. My favorite moments of her when she was like, she tried to shoot someone, but she couldn't pull the trigger, and it made me cry. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Because Scar to kill her parents.
Yeah, yeah. That's my favorite moment. For my third character, what's her name again?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I like her because she's just funny and she's just comedic relief to the show. So yeah, that's my take.
And I forget even Lean, their king. I just like that they're not negative about life, even though they have troubles. Their perspective on life is like these are bad things, but we can still be optimistic. So I also like that. I think they're from Shing, I believe. I think it's Shing, the land of Shing. But
I don't remember.
we're gonna put
But
that in this. We're gonna put that in description.
mm,
Okay. So one of my favorite moments is when Ed fought father, which I thought was pretty epic because
mm.
it was like what did quote did he say? He said, "I'm gonna show you how outclassed you are. You arrogant novelist
Oh
or something
yeah,
like
I
that."
remember. Yeah, that's one of my favorite moments too.
And like
Mm.
everybody's like cheering him on. Like
Yeah.
Roy is blind. He's like cheering
I
him
was
on.
so sad when he's blind. It's like no, it's like senpai.
hmm
I am so sad that he's
No,
blind.
that was pretty dark because like I don't feel like he did anything wrong to like deserve that or he didn't break any rules. It so that was pretty dark, no pun intended, Roy losing
Mm.
the sight. But
Yeah.
yeah, the father fight was epic. I really it was just felt inspirational. It felt like a build up to like he finally gets his revenge because Ed gets his arm back, and it's just a
Mm.
whole motivational feel. What is your favorite moment?
My favorite moment is when Ed goes to the realm and bring his brother back, and he sacrificed his power. I feel that that's really smart and that's really wholesome to me. It almost made me cry. And then they came back and they see Winry. I was like, ah, so sad.
I love that scene too because
Not sad. It's. I'm so happy that I cry. You know.
yeah, no, tears
Yeah.
of joy because
Mhm.
he tells him like, "Are you sure you want to sacrifice alchemy?"
Yeah.
And he's
Uh-huh.
like, "Alchemy is." Oh, he make me emotional. He like, "Alchemy has led us astray,"
Yeah.
and so
Mhm.
like having it's funny. It's almost like the quote like power corrupts. So almost like
Mm.
even though this omnipotent power can help him do anything, it's led him to losing everything. So
Mm.
when he saved his brother, I was like, "Oh dang!" I like he. And then it was a little weird though because the little guy dude was like, "You got it," and it's almost like he,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's almost like he didn't want him to do that. Like it was a little
Mhm.
weird.
I
So,
know.
but I love that moment though, and the music is amazing. Full Metal.
Also, Al is very skinny there.
Mm-hmm.
He's like almost dying, I think. Almost dead. Yeah.
And I like his long hair too.
Yeah. Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite? The one of the seven deadly sins.
Ooh, I probably go the first sloth or the
Oh.
first or greed. This
Oh, greed.
greed one and two. I like both because neither one of them kind of they were bad, but they wasn't like overly evil. I guess I would say.
I
What
like
about you?
envy.
I hate envy.
I thought it's a she at first. Turns out it's a he. But yeah, I like envy. I don't like his true form because it's
That's
like
nasty.
yeah, it's disgusting. But I like him as a person.
Oh yeah, guys, I have a pet peeve like when all the skulls are coming out of him and
I
everything.
know it's
I have
so disgusting.
I don't know if I have a
Gosh.
phobia, but I don't like stuff like that. Like I don't
Yeah,
like
me
weird.
too.
I like weird stuff, but I guess it was to show that he had a bunch of demons in him and all this stuff. Also, the little kid on Pride.
Pride,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Pride is oh my gosh.
That's
yeah.
nasty when the face. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
I would say another moment I like when King Bradley fought Scar.
I'm not sure.
When they both said that they both nameless men and Scar could fight with both hands. But that's one of my favorite moments because both of them was like he what quote did he say? King Bradley like, "Have you abandoned your god?" And it was just epic because the fight was going left. And then I like when King Bradley stormed his own kingdom. And he literally said, "I'm not." They're like, "Is he gonna go to the back?" And he like, "This is my house. I'm not going anywhere." And he like goes through the front door and he literally takes down the tank by himself with a sword.
Yeah.
He fights an entire army and he wins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite moments with King Bradley. And King Bradley is probably my fourth favorite character because he has a lot of great quotes, even in this show and even the original. What's gonna say? What is another one of your favorite moments?
When I think Winry's backstory when he tried to pull the trigger to the gun and Ed gives a speech of why she couldn't pull it. And then I cried there.
That was sad.
Mhm.
Yeah, I dis. Yeah, I really hated Scar for that. If you are you gonna watch the original? Because I don't want to give you a spoiler.
I don't mind honestly.
An original, they made Rory do it, which made no sense. But they
Oh
made Rory
really?
do it because he didn't know her parents at the time. But it's
Mm.
like that's not something Rory would do. It was just
Mm.
weird. Okay, saddest moment of the show. A few sad moments in the show.
Saddest moment? Oh.
Now I'm gonna, y'all guys gonna see the Prince of Anime get sad. 'Cause,
Mm.
I'll start. I know the Nina moment hurts me.
Nina, yeah, yeah. That's one of my
If you
saddest
have a
moments
younger,
too.
if you have a younger sibling, the
I
Nina
do
moment hurt.
actually.
Yes,
I have a
it hit
younger sister.
me too. It hits differently because like
Mhm.
if you didn't have a younger sibling, maybe it wouldn't. It would still hurt you, but I was like, it's basically the father turned his son into a
A
dog,
dog.
and
Daughter.
yeah, his
Daughter.
daughter,
Yeah.
his daughter into a dog, and then
So
Scar
messed up.
kills the
Oh
dog, and I
my
was just like,
gosh.
because I didn't think it could get any worse. Like I was literally
Yeah.
speechless for probably like 5 minutes. That hurt me though. I can't to this day. I will avoid that episode.
Mhm.
I haven't seen that episode in years. I watched the series like at 3 a.m. just
Mhm.
it's on
Mhm.
it, but I skipped that episode because it's too much. What about you?
I think that's one of my saddest moments too. I couldn't think of anything on top of my head, but yeah, that's like the saddest episode. I think Envy's backstory is kind of sad when Ed said, I think he doesn't have enough confidence that he's
Yeah.
arrogant because he doesn't have enough confidence in himself. So he's like trying to search validation from other people. I think that's a really great philosophy.
You know, I want to bring that moment up too when Mustang was willing to even kill Envy,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my
even though
gosh.
Hawkeye was gonna kill.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna kill you if you do it. And he was like, I gotta defend Hughes because Hughes dying is probably one of the saddest deaths. And he like, I gotta revenge Hughes. And she was like, well, he like, what would you do after that? She was like, I kill myself after.
Yeah, that's so sad. Cause his true form, Envy's true form, is so tiny that yeah, like people won't take him seriously.
He a little salamander. And even when he was like,
No,
he
it
was
was
like,
like this big, it's like so small, and it's green, and it's like.
and he was like, kill them, fight each other.
Yeah.
I was like, nobody's taking you seriously.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a very emotional moment. Then the one with the mother, that is probably the last moment that probably got me stuck because I can't
Mm.
imagine if my mom died that I wouldn't try to bring her back. Like I couldn't. So I understood. I know a lot of characters in the show were angry at it, but I understood completely why he did it.
Also, the saddest part too of bringing back the mother, Ed thinks that he's doing everything right because do you remember that he lists all of the
Yeah.
composition of human body, but the mother came back as not his mother. That's also sad, and he's like, oh, I did all the right things. Why didn't she go back? Right?
Oh,
That's
oh.
sad.
Because they spent weeks on that, and they didn't tell him. They learned from teacher, and they didn't tell anybody, and they did it in
Yeah.
secret. And then that,
Yeah, yeah, and
that
then he lost his arm and leg, right?
and his brother, yeah,
And his
lost
brother
his body,
too.
and that led to all the events in the show. So guys, this is my full Metal Alchemist review. We had a good time today. Can you tell people where to find you at on social media for violin and the piano?
Yeah, sure. You can check out my Instagram at Belle Suot, BelleSuot. I also have a Snapchat under the same name. Also, I run a meme page, but it's for my school. It's APU. It's called at I Hate PM. I hate it so much.
That's you?
Yeah, that's me.
No way.
Okay, this is side story.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. I run it. Mhm.
I've been following
Maybe you
that
can
page
put
for
it
the
in the
longest.
description.
Okay,
box,
I'll plug
and then-
both, but I've been watching that page, and she has some of the funniest chapel memes. Oh my god.
Oh, we have different admins though. Maybe that's a different admin
Okay.
that posted it. But I posted things to them.
Yeah, they're the voice of the people. They're the voice of the
If you
people.
guys want to check it out, that'll be great.
All right, guys. Have a good night. See y'all later.
Bye.
Peace.